Hey, peace and light, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Mental Health Monday, where we focus on nurturing our minds and souls. I'm your host, Dr.Jacque, and today's episode is dedicated to honoring and remembering loved ones that we have lost. Let's explore how grief and healing intersect with mental well being and find ways to support ourselves through challenging times. Stick around as we dive into effective coping strategies for grief, explore the latest mental health research, and share a heartfelt story that will resonate with anyone who has experienced loss. Plus, you're going to get your hands on some recommended books and websites to help guide you on your journey. So let's get started. This show does feature music that is provided by Breaking Copyright, non copyrighted music. The tracks are Safario's Embrace, Keys of Moon, The Epic Hero, and Lonesome Journey, The Traveling Symphony. Also tracks by Sabek. It's spelled Sabf as in Frank and K. So I guess you pronounce it Sabek. All of this music is used under the YouTube Music Library. All rights to the music are reserved by the respective owners. And for more information, or if you're interested in these tracks, please visit the website Chill Music Breaking Copyright, non copyrighted music. You can visit their music library or their website. The information and advice provided in this episode of Mental Health Monday are for informational purposes only and do not constitute medical or psychological advice. Always consult with a qualified healthcare professional or counselor regarding your individual needs and circumstances. The views and opinions expressed on this show are those of the host and the guests, if any, and do not necessarily reflect those of the show's producers or sponsors. Listener discretion is definitely advised. Here's a quote for today by me, and it reads: In the moments of reflection, we find the strength to carry on, knowing that our loved ones live on in our hearts. Let's dive right in. Today's news: grief counseling services are on the rise, they're surging. Reports are showing that there is a significant increase in the demand for grief counseling services as people seek professional support to navigate their emotions. And mental health legislation has some updates. There's new legislation that is aimed at improving mental health. The resources and the support systems is being debated in Congress and promising expansion to access and funding for mental health services. So always think about that, you guys, and give any support that you can. If you have to write your senators and let them know that you support the mental health services that can be offered to your communities and to your state, please do. We appreciate your support. Technology update. There's a app that's called Grief Support that I'm spotlighting. It's an app that's designed to provide daily tips, virtual support groups, and journaling features to help users manage their grief. And then there's virtual reality therapy. There's a new VR program. It's making waves in therapeutic settings, and um, it allows the users to experience calming environments and guided meditations to support mental health. So if you're interested in the new technology in regards to mental health, there are two types of therapies. Many different apps are out there. There are apps like Calm and Breathe and Lumosity. but these are some of the new ones. This one is specifically targeting grief support, so it may be something that you may be interested in. It's designed to provide tips and virtual support groups and journaling features for those people who are looking for support for grief. And that BR therapy is just making its waves across the virtual reality feel. And this new one here is making waves in therapeutic settings now. So it allows you to experience calming environments. Who doesn't want that, right? But so if you're interested in some of this technology, definitely discuss it with your healthcare provider and do your research. Speaking of research, the research is out there on the study of grief and emotional health. And in recent studies highlight the long-term emotional impact of grief and suggest that ongoing support and self-care are crucial for healing and coping mechanisms. Research indicates that creating personal rituals and engaging in self care practices significantly aid in the healing process after loss. Here are some suggestions: create a memory book, compile photos, letters, and mementos that celebrate your loved one's life, or join a support group. Connecting to others who are going through similar experiences can provide comfort and understanding. Today's tip: allow yourself to feel. It is okay to feel sadness and grief. Embrace your emotions rather than suppressing them. And practice self care. I can't stress enough the importance of self care, especially during these challenging times. Grief is a challenge for many of us. And so you have to remember that it's okay to cry. It's okay to be sad. That's a part of it. But practicing self care by engaging in activities that bring you peace. Don't just shut yourself off. Even if it's just meditating or just lying there being calm and quieting your mind, or whether it's reading and exercising or spending time in nature, get out there and do as much as you can to practice that self care. Here are some recommended books and websites. The first book is The Year of Magical Thinking by Joan Didion, and the second book is titled On Grief and Grieving, and the author is Elizabeth Kubler Ross and David Kessler. Here's a website support group for grief, and the website is www Grief Support Network. That's Grief Support Network.org, and it's all one word. And the National Alliance for Grieving Children's website is www.grievingchildren.org. Today's moral story is titled The Story of the Lost Key. Once there was a man who lost a precious key. Despite searching everywhere, he couldn't find it. As time passed, he learned that the key's true value wasn't in its presence, but in the memories and moments it represented. This realization helped him to let go and find peace. Understanding that the love and experiences associated with the key were always with him. This story reminds us that while physical items and people may be lost, the love and memories we hold onto are eternal. Embracing these memories helps us find comfort and move forward in our healing journey. Today's affirmations: I honor my feelings and allow myself to grieve. I carry my loved one's memory with me, finding strength in the love we shared. And number 3, I am resilient, and each day I grow stronger in my healing journey. Today's journal prompts. There are three, and I will read them all. First up, what are some of your fondest memories with your loved one? Number two, how has your loved one's memory influenced your life and values? And number three, what are some ways you can honor and remember your loved one in your daily life? Today's call to action. If you are someone you know is struggling with grief, reach out for support. Join a local or online support group, seek professional counseling, and remember that it's okay to ask for help. Let's continue to support each other through our journeys. Summary and wrap up. Today's show was all about navigating grief and finding ways to heal. We explored coping strategies, the latest research, and shared a touching story about the value of cherished memories. Remember to embrace your emotions, take care of yourself, and seek support when needed. Join us next week on Mental Health Monday as we explore mindfulness and its impact on mental well being. We'll share practical mindfulness techniques, the latest research, and inspiring stories to help integrate mindfulness into our lives daily. You won't want to miss it. Thank you for tuning in to Mental Health Monday today. Take care of yourself and each other. And we'll see you next week. Peace and light.